Hello, welcome. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately for all my fans, which means every person on this planet and universe, it means that my monitor is now gone, as in it's completely dead, and I cannot even try to recover it. I spent the entire day trying to fiddle with its innards, doing like this good surgeon would do, leaving a few medical equipment inside, screwdriver, and leaving a few bits outside because you forgot about it, a couple of screws, and like a good medical practitioner, I couldn't solve the problem. Either way, my monitor is completely dead. Well, this just accumulates January to be the month of shit. Because, first and foremost, I wasn't expecting for my headphones to go shit to hell. Well, you're already in hell, but in hell's hell. You get what I mean. So I lost this one, which is right around here. This one it's what I was using. Pretty disappointed with Trustmaster for what? It lasted 1 year and a half? Nearly 1 year and a half. And the Trustmaster warranty, it's just a couple of weeks. So I had to buy this one over here. The sounds are quite good, mind you. Well done, HyperX. And on that note, then, obviously shit keeps on happening, and I also nearly lost my phone, as in not losing it physically, but it means that well, let me show it to you. It decided to go fat on me yes, the battery is swollen. This one is obviously a second-hand telephone, hand down from my father, and so this one is from 2016. It was still working. It's what I used. It's a Galaxy S6 Edge, but as you can see, look. Okay, let me show it to you. No. The coloring. I think you can see it. Focus, you little shit. Oh, please don't go bad on me, camera, because quite frankly, I cannot afford any of this shit. So, it's still somewhat working. For instance, this telephone will definitely instantly shut down once it reaches 50% of the battery. Well, I spent most of the time actually with it off. So I only turn it on when I absolutely fucking need it. Well, the perks of living in a third world country. And now we have the shit that happened with my monitor. First and foremost, let me just pull this. Be careful not to dox myself. As you can see, there you go. Look, it turns on, and it's gone. It's still trying to see if there is any signal. Obviously, the blue light, it means that it should be receiving signal, but it's not. Obviously, I have it disconnected from the computer because I had it open, but with that Asus, it means that when you turn it on, you see that logo over there, that it will pop in up. There you go. It will usually stay there for a second and a half, nearly 2 seconds, and then it will show up the screen. Or, in most situations, it would then show on top of the screen saying that, hey, you stupid mongrel, you forgot to select the right input. There's nothing that in here. I'm not getting anything in this input, so please, you filthy imbecile, go in there in the back of the screen and fix it. No, not even that. And then if you press the menu, it doesn't even show the menu. So basically, it's utterly dead. I thought initially it might have been something that came loose. No. And then I went on to check for the capacitors, if there was any capacitors who developed a hernia, or it became a feminist and then it became a land whale and it blew up, or it became swollen, or it became fat. Turns out that it was neither one of those things. So my main suspicion is that the main board of the screen is now gone. So the only thing I'm actually using here, it's a 15 inch. I think it's a 15 inch. Why is it 16 inch? I probably should have checked. I don't know. I found the screen I'm currently, well, you saw it when I moved the screen. The screen that I'm using, it's a backup screen that I found skip diving, as in I went to one of those electronic places where you can discard or put for recycling stuff, and I found a couple of screens, and of all the screens I found, which were a whopping 4, I believe, one was still working. Obviously, it's still fine. I'm gonna go and show it to you. Obviously, this one is not perfect because of that, of this and this. As you can see, there you go. It's unfortunate, but it's working, and it has been working, and it's all right. So I'm gonna keep using it. I have no problems with it. But it becomes kind of difficult to actually record and keep my stuff up while the screen is busy with the Streamlabs or things like that. I was planning on doing some skip diving, but I cannot find anything nearby, especially during this filthy pandemic. Pretty damn shit. Now, the possibilities are that I may need to actually buy a new screen. And with the money being as short as it is, it means that I will not only be raped by having to buy a new screen, but half of the price of the new screen is going to go in taxes. Yes. As in, every time you buy something, this goddamn filthy shithole, half of it goes to the government. Yes, it's like, hey, let's buy this screen over here and then this older screen over here for the government. Yes, pretty much like that. So one for me and one for the government. It's pretty much like how it works on everything here. And the worst thing of all is that the decent ones are above the minimum wage. Yes, you actually have to think, hey, do I feed myself or buy a screen? I'm gonna have to think, what am I going to do? I still don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously, my videos cannot stop. I'll give it a try using only this screen to record something for you guys, but I cannot make any promises because this thing is starting to irritate me, mostly because it's giving me a back pain, and I'm not used to be looking like this all the time. But I'll do the sacrifice for you guys. See, don't ever tell no one that I am not Jesus. Would someone who is not Jesus sacrifice themselves for you, like I'm doing? No, obviously not. So anyway, I think that's the general update. I'm gonna get butt fucked by the socialist government, and they don't even use lube. That's absolutely the filthy facts. I wish this filthy government wasn't so goddamn fucking retarded in socialism. That at least the prices of the things would have been more acceptable, as in more more affordable for the average Joe, but it is not. And you get fucked. They could even give you a goddamn fucking lube. I mean, it's common courtesy when you're going to fuck somebody. No? Really? If you're going to butt fuck someone, at least make sure you pack some lube. Jesus Christ. But what sort of degenerate asshole would do that? You're not a socialist government, are you? Only a socialist government can butt fuck someone without a fucking lube. Anyway. Now we're going to say to like, share, subscribe, but there's nothing to like or share or subscribe on this, so thank you for watching, and good night. Head to minds.com /Dr. Jester for the exclusive content. On that note, I actually need to find a new place to host my woke list. Pastebin made it private. 100% private, so there's no way anybody can actually read the Pastebin. So I'm now searching for an alternative to upload the woke list. The woke washing list, actually. On that note, thank you for watching, and good night. Oh, wait, it's right here. Ha.